Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and on the tabletop right now is I Made You a Mixtape. This is a game that I backed on Kickstarter a little while ago, actually early this year, late last year. This is from Mike DeLisio and Dan Hughes, and I'm really excited to be playing the solo game today. Now, I made you a mixtape for 2 to 4 players. It's a I Split You Choose game, and basically what you're doing, you're making a mixtape. That wonderful invention back in the day of analog music, where you would take cassette tapes and songs, and you'd create your own mixtape with various songs. So Mike and Dan have recreated that in all its glory here via a game of hand management and set collection. So in the multiplayer game, you're gonna be drawing tracks. This is the track deck. These all have the little cassettes. On the cassette, they'll have the balance number, which is you're going to try to keep things balanced here in your equalizer here. And then you're also going to have the genre, in this case R&B. Then you'll also have the flow, right? So the flow is going to be this the actual cassette tape here, and it's going to either say A or B. In this case, this is A. It's going to go in A, so you have A and B. Now, in the multiplayer game, you're going to split it into, you're going to draw 3 cards, split into 2 piles, a pile of 2 and 1. Your opponent, the player next to you, is going to take one of those piles, and then they're going to return one, you're going to return one back to the opponent, and then you're going to have to place all those cards into your mixer here. So that's how you play. So number 1, split. Take 3 cards, look at them, split into 2 piles. Pass them to the player on your left. Pass both piles. They decide. Look at the track cards you've been given, or in this case, you choose which pile to keep. Then return. Give your unwanted pile to the player who passed it to you, and then add them to your mixtape. Okay, adjusting your balance. We start in the 30, which is right in the middle, and then depending on how the balance comes out here, in this case 1, you'll move it either left or right. So in this case 1 towards the left or A side. And then finally repeat. Continue until the track deck is empty. So that's what we're doing today. Now, I'm going to get rid of this because I just told you how to play the multiplayer game. The solo game, now that we have sort of an idea of how the multiplayer game, the solo game is different. We are playing against Otto. Otto Ma. Otto Ma. Yeah, that's his name. He is the neighborhood kid who is, he thinks he's the master DJ. But we're going to be playing against Otto Ma, and the rules are a little different. So, let's jump right into gameplay. We have our track deck here. This is for 1 or 2 players. This deck here is for 3 or 4 players. You can tell, depending on the marks here, this is a 4-player card. This is a 3-player. But in the Automa game, or in the solo game, we're going to shuffle these up. We keep them to the side because the Automa, our dummy opponent, may draw that. May not, but will have them on hand. But first, let's go to, I'm the active player. I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and then 3. You'll notice here, I've drawn 2 face up and 1 face down. So now, I'm going to decide, do I want to keep 1? Okay, so I can take any 1, including the face down 1. Or I'm going to take 2. If I take 2, it must be 1 face up and 1 face down. Okay, and then Otto is going to get the other card. So let me get the rules here. I do have the solo rules here. I do love how clear the rule book is, so hopefully we won't have any questions here. But if we do, drop in the comments and we can clarify that in the future. You're looking at Pastor Ruel right now. Pastor Ruel says, hey, we're going to go with what the rule book says, and hopefully we won't make any mistakes. Okay, so on my turn, I've got these 2 here. So what do I want to do? I've got a B side here, and you're going to look at the genre too. The little symbol, the icon around the number here is going to determine what it is. So this, and also say here, so this is rock and this is rap. Okay, so what do I want? Rock is 3, rap. You know, I'm going to take rap. I'll take a rap. So that I'm going to take either 1 or 2, or I can take both. I'll take this one here. So it goes side A, it is left side, and then I move my tracker 1 because it's 1 there. Okay, and then so I've taken 1, and then the other one, place the remaining cards into Otto's mixtape. So Otto has got a B side for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You'll notice the numbers there. At the end of the game, wherever your tracker is, you're going to score that many points. Okay, there's other things as well. We'll talk about in just a second. Let's flip over this one. This is also a side B for Otto. It's a hip hop rap, so they move over one. Okay, now you notice the tape did not connect, and let me move this over a little bit so you can see. So there's no flow. If the tapes line up, okay, so for instance, if this lined up here, then you're going to get points. If you have one, if this card is connected to one, like this is, you get 1 point. Now, if this card here had another one, this would be worth 3 if it is totally connected. The flow is going correctly. Okay, so that's it. That is a turn, and then now we go to the active player, Otto. So Otto, on his turn, is going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, all face up. Okay, so let's take a look. The R&B. Oh, they're all R&B. Okay, funny. They're all B-sides too. Oh my gosh, all B-sides. They're basically the same thing. The only thing that's different is the flow. Okay, so this is in the middle. This is the right side, and this is also in the middle. So let's say. Oh, and also AB True says you can overlap to save space. Thank you, AB True. We're gonna do that. All right. Again, I am recording this live on Twitch and YouTube, folks. If you'd like to follow, click the links below and you'll know exactly when I go live. So now Otto is going to draw 3 cards, and then they're going to choose 1 or 2 cards based on their preference, as described here. So it's either start with balance, okay? Take 1 or 2 cards that bring them closest to perfect balance. So they're all the way here, so they don't have anything. They're all going to the right, okay? So it is not going to be moving. So they go down to genre. Now they're going to add cards based on their largest genre. They have hip hop or rap, but these are all R&B. Okay. So now we go to flow. Now we take a look at the flow and see if there's anything on the right side, which there is right here. Okay. So they're going to go flow. Going to flow this here, right? See, now they're going to get 1 point for this one. Okay, because it's connected here, but not here. Okay. And then if there are 3 cards, okay. When Otto is the active player, they will always get 2 cards per round to add to their mixtape. Anytime Otto would keep only 1 card, draw an additional card from the top of the B deck, okay, or the secondary deck, which I talk about, and then add them to the Otto's mixtape. So we add this here. Okay, this is A. Oh, by the way, this has gone 2. So 1, 2. And then now this is a side, so they actually help them 1, 2. And I love, I don't know if y'all can see, you know, let me do a little close-up here. You'll notice these are all based on actual songs. So this is R&B, When Doves Cry, so Prince. I don't know if they can actually say the artist name, but you can, you know, obviously tell what song it is. Hello, R&B, a little Lionel Richie for you. And then this one we just added. This is Genie in a Bottle, right? Pop music from Christina Aguilera. All right, so that's Otto's turn. Okay. So now, do I get stuff? Yeah. After I was shown, you must take all the remaining, and then, so I take these remaining ones, put in my mixtape. These are both B-sides. Okay, so we're going to go B here for 1, 2. So back to 29. And unfortunately, the flow didn't work did not work here. So I've got 1 over. Oh, wait, there's 2, then 1 over to the right. Okay, and then back to me. I'm going to hydrate real quick. You may notice as we're going here, so we're talking about flow, we're talking about balance. We also are going to talk about the genres. So let's take a look at the score sheet here. You're going to score the balance, right? So whatever your cube ends up in, you want right in the middle because that's 30 big points. If not, you'll get, if you go all the way to the left, you're going to lose points, or all the way to the right. So you want to try to stay in the middle. Flow, the A side and the B side, you'll score these separately. Again, you get 1 point if your flow is connected to one that is correct, such as this one here, that's connected. If they're both sides are connected to one card, then if they flow correctly, then you'll get 3 points. So you can do that there. And then you're going to score for genre. So you have rock, alternative, R&B, hip-hop, or rap, pop, and punk. So for each one of those, you're going to score. And the way the scoring works for that is sets of the genre. So if you have 1 card of a genre, you got 0 points. 2, 3, 3, 6, you got 4 cards of a genre, 10 points, all the way up to 12 for 78. So right now I've got 1, 2 R&B, and actually I got 3 R&B, so I'm well on my way. Apparently I like the sounds of that smooth R&B. I've got 6 points. Now there are wild cards. They have not come up yet. We'll talk about that in just a second. But in this case, it is my turn. I draw 3 cards. 2 face up, and I just drew a wild card. How funny is that? So this goes face down. So the wild card, this will not count toward your genres, but look at the tape. The flow, it'll definitely help your flow. So it's going to connect to anything. So I like that a lot. Now, what else do we have? We have Uptown Girl, which is a pop song. And again, the wilds do not count towards your genre. So if I go here, that Uptown Girl, not bad. Okay. Let me see. So let me make sure I did this right. 1, and then 1, 2, and then, yeah. So Uptown Girl will take me back to the left, and it will give me another pop. Now, what is this? Wild. Okay, the wild would help. I don't know if I want to give that to Otto, though. So again, if I take 2, I can only take one of the face up, and then I sort of gamble here. Okay, so it's sort of I split, you choose. I mean, but let's see. Do I want... This is a B side. This is an A side. I want to get that A side. Let's take 2. Let's take 2 cards. I want to see what happens here. Wait a second. No, but I'm giving Otto the flow, right? Man, do I really want to give that to Otto? I don't know if I do. So if I did this, this would be a B side for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to go Uptown Girl and then the face down one. Okay, we'll give Otto this one. So Uptown Girl is going to go here. That is 1 to the left because of the flow. I mean the balance. And then the flow, hey, now I've connected those two. It flows really well from Lionel Richie's Hello to Billy Joel's Uptown Girl. Yeah, I guess that works. Let's see what happens. I've chosen 2 cards this time. This is a side B, Punk Rock Requiem. Okay, so this does not flow well because we're going from When Doves Cry to Requiem. So it is a balance of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So that wasn't probably not the best gamble on my part. Now, this is for Otto. This wild flow does help, but it's going to balance, goes 3 right. 1, 2, 3. Otto now at 0. Okay, so too bad, Otto. Let's turn it around. Otto is going to draw 3 cards. They're all face up. We got Jump, a little rock song from Van Halen. Eternal Flame from the Bangles. And is this Rise Above? A punk song. Anyone know what punk song that is? So Otto is going to, again, go through they start with balance. So they definitely want this 3 here. Now, okay, they can do balance and Eternal Flame because they're trying to bring it over to closest to perfect balance. So definitely this one. And then Eternal Flame for this one. And then I will get this here. D-Nick says, Eternal Flame. Man, I played the heck out of that in the jukebox at my local Pizza Hut. Nice. So we're going to give this to Otto. Let's see if this helps with their balance. Nope. So we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Again, side A's. Okay, so that's better for Otto. That helps them. Then I've got the rock song Jump from Van Halen, yay, for 2 to the right. Uh-oh. My B-side's getting a little heavy there, folks. Got to be careful of that. All right. Back to me. So I'm going to draw 2 face up and then 1 face down. Rise Above, Black Flag. Thank you, B. Travis. Okay, Town Called Malice. It was a good day. It was a little hip-hop for you. So let's see. I'm trying to get A sides. So here's an A side. This is a B side. So the A side is 2. So I'm just going to take this 1 here, I think. Let's see what happens with Otto. I'll give him the... no, you know, I want... what do I want to do? So this will go... Oh, this is actually good. This is a really good card for me. Okay, so I'll take this one for sure. You know, let's gamble. Let's see what this is. It is a... Oh, a side B. Okay. So side A is going to go here. The flow is perfect. Nice. 1, 2. The balance goes 2. The flow is perfect. Look at this flow right here is going to be a 3-pointer. But then this one here, oh, Well, yeah, this side B is, we're all over the place here. This is going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Oh. So I went from Jump, the Van Halen song, to Opposites Attract, which is that Paula Abdul, a pop R&B song. The flow doesn't work, unfortunately. And then this one goes to Otto. Otto gets 1 for side B. And because of the wild one, the flow is perfect. So 1 to the right. Okay. Back to Otto. Again, we just flip this over. Otto will draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we start with balance. So this is B-sides. We have a couple of B-sides. We have, this is an A-side. Okay. So they definitely want this A-side here. Now for their second choice, so this one brings them closer to perfect balance. So let's do 1, 2, 3. B-side, B-side. So those do not. So then we go from consider genre. So they'll take the cards that create or add to the larger genre set. So what do we have here for? They've got alternative. They've got punk, pop. They're all over the place. The wild one doesn't count towards genre. Hip hop, another wild, R&B, hip hop, and rock. So it's either between let's see, punk, hip hop, R&B. Oh yeah, they are all over the place. Let's see. This is alternative, wild, R&B, hip hop, rock, pop. They're all over the place. Okay. So from genre, it's still tied. Then we go to flow. So they're going to take something that helps their flow, which will be the wild one. Okay. So this is a side B. It's going to go there, and it is 2 balance. Okay. So then I get stuck with this one, Teenage Riot, punk song for 2. Man, I'm all the way over here. I need, okay, back to me. 1, 2 face up, and then 1 face down. And DNix says, is this game available now? It is. So this was Kickstarted, DNix. Check out the website, and you'll get more info. Just I made a mixtape, and you'll see the info there. By the way, I want to thank our Armiquan for the follow. Appreciate it. And Bing also, thanks for the 20 streak viewing stream streak. Appreciate it. Armiquan, thanks so much for joining. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. I am playing I Made You a Mixtape. And for those of you watching on YouTube, we are recording this live. And it is my turn. I've got to get some A-sides here. I'm going to take this A-side for sure. Yeah, I'm going to take both these. Oh, no, I can't. I've got to take 1 A-side and then 2. Yeah, I'm going to take the 1 A-side. So it's 2, 1, 2. My flow does not work. We're going to give Otto these 2 here. So this is an A-side for 1, and then an A-side for 3. Oh, shoot. I should have stuck with that. 1, 2, 3. They're way closer to perfect balance now. Okay, Otto. 3 of them face up. 1, 2, 3. So they're looking for a B-side that'll bring them to perfect balance. So let's see. These are 2 A-sides. So the B-side they put here for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then they can take this one, A, for 1. Okay, so they're really close to perfect balance now. Lucky Otto. Meanwhile, I've got an A, which does not fit, but it does give me 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Back to me. As you can see here, friends, you 1, 2, and then 2 face up, 1 face down. Yeah, Ameriquan was asking, so you have to make connection between tapes. Yeah, so we are literally making our mixtapes, and we are trying to line up the tapes for the flow, okay, the actual symbol here. But we're also looking at the genres of music. So the genres, the more you have, you're going to score for each genre. The more you have of one genre, the more you're going to get points for. And then finally, the balance. So each tape, or each song has either a 1, 2, or 3. You're going to move the cube to the left or right, depending if it's right side B, A side left, left side A, right side B, and then you really want to try to get to perfect balance to get 30. So right now, if the game ended, I'd have 20 points, whereas Otto, my automated opponent, would have 29. Okay, so now on my turn, I'm going to decide. Let's see, I really want to go A side. So there's an A side for 3. I'm definitely going to take that for 3. Okay, and I'll give Otto these. So A side for 3, 1, 2, 3. Then Otto's going to get a B side here. Okay, B side for 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I've given him, oh, an A side for 2. Darn it. 1, 2. Okay. And then back to Otto. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's consider balance first. They are 2 off the middle. So if they can get an A2, this is an A3, this is a wild A2. Okay, this helps them. Okay, so they're going to keep this for sure. So 1, 2. Okay. And then they go to genre. So now we got to look at genre. And this is where, let's see, alternative. Now you could look at the different symbols. So I've got the icons. So I got 1, 2, 3, 3 alternative. I have any 4 alternative. Okay. And then this one, the upside down triangle is rock. So they've got 1. I think they only have 2. Looks like 2 rock. Okay. So alternatives in the lead right now. What else do they have? The wilds do not count towards genre, remember. Alternative we talked about. Punk rock's got this little squarish type thing. 1. Is that all? They only have 1 punk? Maybe I'm the punk, huh? Well, it looks like alternative's the winner. So they're gonna go with this one. B, alternative rock lobster. It's gonna move them 1 over to the right. Okay. American, yeah, this is a new game. And then I get the leftover here, rock side A, even flow. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's my best Eddie Vedder, folks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, and this, again, this is a new game. Be sure to check out their website. It's, let's see, it's called I Made You a Mixtape from Massive Asterisk. Okay, so I backed this on Kickstarter. This is the Kickstarter edition that I got, and yeah, we're playing it through right now. So now it's my turn. We go until this deck is complete. So we're almost at the end of the game here, friends. Okay. Ooh, the message. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. This is gonna get me 2 back to the perfect balance. Okay, I like that. Let's do that. Okay, but unfortunately, oh man, my flow is terrible. But I'm gonna get 2 here, and then you know what? I am gonna take this card that's flipped over, and it is a punk song, and the balance or the flow still is not good, but it's gonna give me 3. Darn it! 1, 2, 3. And then we give this over to Otto. That's a B side, and their flow is perfect. Boo Otto for 1. Okay. So let's go. AB Troop, I think this is a fair critique of the game. I wish the icons were a little more clear and distinct. I've got same here. And I like the fact that they did this where they have the different icon types, but it is not clear. And I feel like it's a little, I get what they're going for. They've done a really great job of capturing those cassettes that we did back in the day. But I think as far as playability and just simple, looking at stuff like at the glance, for us that have older eyes or who have vision issues, not the best choice. It's a little too busy. I really, I like the game a lot, and I do like the mechanism of flow and everything else, but a graphic design choice, I agree, not the best choice in my opinion. Okay, let's go to Otto. He's going to keep 1 or 2 of these. He always starts with balance first. So if he can get an A side 1 or a 2, he's got an A side 2. There it is. So his goes 2 to perfect balance. Okay. And then let me see. When Otto, they will always take 2 cards per round. Anytime when I keep from one draw. Okay. So they've got perfect balance. And now they're going to draw one from here. It's an A2. So they go 2 there. So I get these 2 here. You know, I was thinking at the start of the game when I went to that deck, I may have gone to that deck a little too early. I'm not sure. But you get the idea of how it's being played, right? Okay. Let me move the camera here. It's been moved a little bit. I've got an A and a B. So London Calling. Okay, London Calling moves over 1. And then I've got Faith. Is that George Michael for 2? 1, 2. Okay. Okay, better working flows. As you can see here, my flow, I don't know if you can see that, flow is definitely much better there. All right. Back to me. We are almost at the end of the game. We got a couple of turns left here. Okay. Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to. Let me shuffle these. Turn over 2 and keep 1 face down. Luckily, I didn't look at them that well. Okay, so this is rock side A, pop side A for 3. I'm going 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and then I will give Otto both of these. So it is rock side A and a hip hop rap side B. Or is this side A? No, this is side A. See, here's another thing too. What I don't like is the A, where it says A, this is an A, believe it or not. And this is also an A, and this is a B. So all the A, B, and the A side, B side, not consistent. Again, I know what they're going for. They're trying to make it look like all these different types of cassettes. But for playability, I honestly, bad choice. Should have gone with something more consistent. Okay, so this is an A side. This is also an A side. So let's see what this flow works better here. And it's going to move 1. And this flow will go here for 2. Okay. Now it's Otto's turn. 1, 2, 3. Otto, you open up all 3, or you show all 3. Hey, time roller. They're going to select this one. They get to close to perfect balance. So this is side A, this is a B, and this is also B. So they want the 2 Bs. So they can go 1 and 1. Let's see if they can work their flow right. That flow, 1 and 1. 1 and 1. And then I'm going to go side A for 2. 1, 2. Okay. All right, back to me. Turn this over. 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 rounds left. Oh, man, I always do that. Let me shuffle them. Again, glad I didn't look too closely. So we're going to open up 2 and then 1 face down. So I can either take 1 face up, or I can take 1 face down, or I can take 2, but it has to be a face up and a face down. So let's see. I'm looking for a B side. Here's a 3 B side, and here is a 3. Oh, Jesse's girl. This is express yourself. I'm gonna go here for B, and I'll take this face down one. So let me see. B for 3. 1, 2, 3. Give this one to Otto for 3. Side A. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna gamble. This is a side A for 2. Perfect. I am perfectly balanced right now. A little careless whisper from George Michael for y'all. And then finally, it is Otto's turn. Final turn of the game, friends. Otto, he needs some side Bs. Side B, side B. Okay. He's definitely taking these 2 side Bs. So he's going to go with the wild first for 1. Okay. And then he's going to go, don't stand so close to me for 2. 1, 2, a little police there. Then I get the final one. It is side A for 1. Never going to get, how perfect is that little, never going to give you up. There it is, friends. We all just got punked by Rick Astley. Okay, so that's going to be side A. So that is the game. Now, I'm going to start here. Ruel, and then Otto. My balance, I was almost perfectly balanced. I was at 29, just a little bit to the A side. Okay, and Otto was a little more to the A side. They got 24. Now we're going to check out our flow. So I'm going to move these out of the way here. Okay, and I'm going to keep these here. This is B side. This is A side. So what we're doing is looking for the flow. Let me do this here. Okay, that's perfect. The flow is going to go like this, right? We're looking at how the tape flows from one song to the next. All right, so there's that. That did not match. That did not match. That did not match. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the ones that didn't match, I'm just going to overlap like this. That didn't either. This one was good. This one was no good. This one was no good. This one was no good. Okay, so what I did, I've got this one here for 1 point because it's connected here. This one gets 3 points because it's connected here. So 1 plus 3 is 4. This one is just connected to this one, so that's 1.5. These did not do anything here. This one here is worth 1 because it's connected here for 6 points. And that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. That's it. I only got 6 points. Terrible flow. Terrible flow, Ruel. Oh. So that wasn't the best of flows for the A side. Let's move these down here. Let's see what happens with the B side now. Okay. B Travis, yeah. This game makes me want to go listen to 80s on 8 on Sirius XM. I'm definitely going to listen to some old school tunes right after this, folks. Okay, so let's see how the B side flowed. Okay, that didn't get anything. That did not get anything. Okay, so I'm just going to move these up here. Did this? Nope. Did this? Nope. Wow, I was terrible at flow today, folks. Don't let me be your DJ if you want things to flow. But you know what? I have a lot of different music, so there you go. B side was terrible. Okay, there, finally. There you go, finally. So this is worth 1. This is worth 3, and this is worth 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, still pretty bad. Okay. Now, since we're doing that, you know, we might as well go, well, you know what? Let's do my genre sets, okay? So, this genre, again, you're going to score it like this. For each one you have in a genre, you can have up to 12, and you get 78 points. So let's see how I did on that. Let's see. This is pop, hip-hop, another pop. I went poppy this time. Punk, rock, R&B. Early on, remember I had a bunch of R&B. I felt like I got away from that. Alternative, punk, pop. Where'd pop go? Pop was here. R&B. There is the R&B. Started off smooth and then decided to change things up. Yeah, I definitely went poppy for this mixtape. Hip hop, a little punk, R&B, rock. Didn't have much rock. Punk, R&B, and R&B. Okay, so let's start with rock. I've got 1, 2. 2 gets me 3 points. Okay, there's the point values here. So there's rock. I'll put that off to the side. Next up is alternative. I only have 1 alternative, folks. Wasn't really an alternative type of tape, so 0 for 1. R&B, did a little smooth R&B here, including Hello and what else? Oh, When Doves Cry. Okay, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. That's going to get me 15 points for R&B. Hip hop and rap, got The Message, Express Yourself, The Twist, and I Need Love. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for hip hop, which will give me 10 points. Okay, pop was the big one for me, folks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, it was a tie basically for 15. So I got R&B and pop at 15, and then punk. Oh, punk I had 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I didn't expect that. 15. Okay. So just like in Yahtzee, you have your upper and lower section score. So up here, I scored 29 plus 11 is 40. And then here I score, let's see, I've got 30, 40, 55, 58. So 58 plus 40 is 98. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Let's take a look over at Otto's score. So starting with bounce, we got the bounce already, 24. Okay, let's get these cards out of the way. Now, we go to the flow. Let's start with their A side. So let me move that card out of the way. Otto, let's see how you did with your flow. I feel like you did a lot better because there's a bunch of wild cards there. So flow, that's not flowing, that's not flowing. So we're going to leave those up there. Did this flow? This did flow with the wild. This continued the flow. Flow. No flow. No flow. Wild, so that did flow. So we're going to put this over here. Okay, so that flows into that. This did not flow. This did flow. Okay, we'll start another one here. And that was it. Okay. So, for the wild, for flow, wild cards are, let's see, wild track will always align with the track cards below or after it. Okay. Cool. So I wonder if when you score flow, for each card where 1 point before or after, for each card where its flow aligns with both cards, score 3 points. Card flow doesn't align with either. Okay. So we've got 1, and then for the wilds, this is what I'm wondering. Do you get for the wilds, because that's be pretty powerful, right? If I would get 3 points for this because I flowed here and I flowed here. I don't know. What do you think the ruling is on that? Because I didn't really see it here. For the it just counts for, yeah, it's 1 point for this one, 3 points here, 3 points here, 1 point here, right? So 1, 3, 6, 7. That seems like a lot. Maybe because I sucked at that. And then this one, 1 here, 3 here, and then 1 here. So 1, 4, 5. Oops, 5. So that's 12. So, oh, okay. And then 1, 3, 1. So 5 more. So basically they have 17. They have 22. Really? That seems like a lot to get the wild. I mean, that's the way the rule is, though. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. Okay, I miscounted. 17, not 22. 17. Let's do that backwards. So 1 here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 3 more is 17, plus 1 more is 18. Man, I've miscounted this like 3 times. Okay, 18. Wilds help with flow, but don't score for genre. That's right. Okay, so 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Okay, 18 is correct. But man, that crushed me. I only had 6 for the A side, so that's it for that. Yikes. Now we gotta do their side B. Oh my gosh. They got all the wilds. Did I have any wilds? I forget. Let's move that there. And then let's take a look at their side B. And how their flow went. No flow there, but they did get the flow there. So that's out. Got on top. This went here. Then they had a wild. Okay, that connects. This also connected here, right? Man, those wilds are really crucial. I should have paid more attention to that. Okay. That did not flow. That did not flow. That did flow. That did flow. Oh, man, look at you, Otto. Good job, Otto. Okay. So this did not flow, but this did. Okay. All right, Otto. 1, 3, 4. So that's 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 3 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. 15, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. Oh my goodness. They smoked me there. So let's see. 24, that's 48. Really? That is a ton. Okay. So 48 plus 18 is 66. Is that correct? Let's do my math. 32, 42. Yeah, 66. Okay. Now let's look at their genres. Hopefully their genres aren't as... well, we'll see. Wait, this is mine. This is mine. Okay, this is theirs. Okay, B's. Where's their A sides? Did I put their A sides over here? B side, A side. A side, A side, A side. Okay, this is theirs. Yeah, this is their A sides. Okay, A sides, B sides. All right, let's see. They have a ton of these here. Hopefully Didn't do that well. Okay, alternative. What is this? Punk, pop, wild doesn't count for genre. Okay, so then maybe that does. Well, they got a lot of alternative. Let's see. Rock, wild, R&B, alternatives. They got a lot of alternative. Okay. Pop. I mean, hip hop, rock. Okay. Ooh, a lot of rocks and a lot of alternatives for Otto. Pop, punk, man, they're crushing alternatives. Boo. Pop, hip hop, rock, R&B, wild. Okay. Hip hop, alternative. Oh man, that's scaring me. Okay. Let's start with rock. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 15 points. Yo, boo. Okay. Alternative. This is the killer, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gets you 28. Yikes. I'm in trouble, friends. R&B. They've got 2 for 3 points. That helps. Hip hop. They've got 3 for 6 points. That helps. Pop. They've got 3 for another 6. Man, they keep scoring points though. That's not what I do not like that. And then they've got 2 punk for 3. Okay. Okay, let's see what they got here. So why don't I get the calculator? Because I'm getting my mind is I'm starting to get fried here. Calculator is coming out. They've got 15 plus 28 plus 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3. 61. Oh man, they crushed me. So 61 here. Their top score was 66. So they scored 127 to my 98. Boo! But GG Otto, you are the greatest mix master, tape master in the neighborhood. Friends, that is I Made You a Mixtape. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.